going to have a good time watching the game, and may the best team win.
From famous impersonations to the funny moments created by Obama himself, Barack Obama has always had something impossible to mistake, a signature style so distinctive that others constantly find new ways to turn it into comedy.
Excuse me, is this Domino's? Yeah, now, this is what I want. I want extra cheese. I want salami. Matter of fact, you can give me the whole meat and poultry section. Put it all over there, baby, because I'm big news. And also, I'm gonna need a J because, yeah, I'm gonna puff that and I'm going to eat this whole pizza. Sasha, Malia, go to bed. Time to get freaking, Michelle.
All right, Chris Rock, he's trying to get through TSA.
A simple visit to Los Angeles seemed like nothing unusual until Bill Hader and Fred Armisen retold it in the way this president might have said it himself.
Time in LA.
Today I went to Amoeba Records.
Yeah.
I went down to Venice Beach. We're in the 60s. A band taught us that if we work hard, we can break on through to the other side.
We did it forever. The way you're enthusiastic now, if we did this for another 3 hours.
But what he's like, I visited the set of Two Broke Girls.
Oh, yeah.
I went to a table read. Went to a table read for Two Broke Girls.
Jay Farrow chose a very special person to test his performance. The real Obama was sitting right in front of him.
Known for your Obama impressions.
Yes, ma'am.
What was it like meeting him for the first time?
A nerve-wracking. Nerve-wracking. Look at that. Look at it. Look how they got me as a light skin. They got me as the barge up there. Look at that there. They made me like, it was wrecking. I was at this party with Jessica Biel and Justin Timberlake, and yeah, I fully dressed up as Obama, and I had to come down and read these things with him, and he was standing at the bottom of the stage. He was there. And as I'm doing the impression, I'm looking over him. I'm like, you all right? And he looked at me, he literally goes, he's like, no, you're good. Keep going, you're good. As a matter of fact,
this is insane.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do the jokes and then you're gonna run the country. I said, hell no. You know what? You want me to come back, but you asked for this, bitch. You asked for it. You asked for it.
And he liked that. He liked your impression.
Oh, yeah,
right?
man. I was just, when I did it in front of him, I just didn't want to mess up because I didn't want him to, like, say something to the Secret Service and my head off.
Yeah, no, you don't want that. You need your head. It's important.
Have you ever had to do an impression of someone that is real and they have seen you do the impression? Like who?
Like Obama, the most. At times, yes.
He's seen your impression?
Yes, he has. I was at an event, and it was a secret Obama event. It was a charity dinner. It was at a house, and they said, Jay, show up and put this on. Obama's gonna be there. And I'm like, oh snap! I don't want to ruin this because he's the most powerful man in the world, and if I do mess up, he's just gonna be like, off with his head, and I don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen at all. Like if you mess up, like the fear I had doing Obama to Obama, the seething fear, there was bowel activity almost. It was.
Key and Peele focused on a completely different detail. What would happen if Obama didn't greet everyone in exactly the same way?
And may God bless America.
A couple introductions with the Chaz. John O'Rourke.
Nice to meet you, John.
Mr. Ian Roberts.
Nice to meet you.
Peter Tencio.
All right. Nice to meet you.
Jerome Smith.
Come on, brother. What's up, fam? You know this.
Keith Williams.
Come on. Feel that?
Emily George.
All right. Nice to meet you.
Daryl Stokes.
Come on. What's up, fam? How you doing? All right. Never forget about that, because that's all we got.
1/8 black.
Afternoon, my octoroon. Come on, bring it in there. Tuck that.
Yeah, I'm in there, dog. I'm in there, dog.
You tucking it in there? But you tuck, dog. But you tuck, though. You tuck it.
I'm in there. Come in there. I'm in there.
All right. Nice to meet you, man.
The laughter doesn't always come from other people. Before David Beckham, Obama himself was the one who steered the conversation into a more humorous direction.
We also have a young up-and-comer on the team, a guy named David Beckham. I have to say I gave David a hard time. I said half his teammates could be his kids. We're getting old, David. Although you're holding up better than me. Last year, at the age of 36, David had his best year in MLS, leading the team with 15 assists. He did it despite fracturing his spine halfway through the season, injuring his hamstring the week before the championship game. He is tough. In fact, it is a rare man who can be that tough on the field and also have his own line of underwear.
The dynamic completely changed when Zach Galifianakis appeared, because he had no intention of letting any joke pass without a response.
I had to get my great aunt some diabetes shoes, and
You know what, Zach? It's no problem. I mean, I have to say, when I heard that like people actually watch this show, I was actually pretty surprised.
in 2013 you pardoned a turkey. What do you have planned for 2014?
We'll probably pardon another turkey. We do that every Thanksgiving. Was that depressing to you, seeing one turkey kind of taken out of circulation, a turkey you couldn't eat?
So how does this work? Do you send Ambassador Rodman to North Korea on your behalf? I read somewhere that you'd be sending Hulk Hogan to Syria, or is that more of a job for Tanya Harding?
Zach, he's not our ambassador.
I have to know, what is it like to be the last black president?
Seriously? What's it like for this to be the last time you ever talk to a president?
It must kind of stink, though, that you can't run, 3 times.
No, actually, I think it's a good idea. If I ran a third time, it'd be sort of like doing a third Hangover movie. It didn't really work out very well.
You're nearing the end of your second term, and you must have a lot to be thankful for yourself. And I thought maybe if you'd like, you're more than welcome to write out some thank you.
Thank you, my 2008 slogan, Yes We Can, or as I now like to call you, Yes We Did. Thank you, Congress, for spending 8 years wishing you could replace me with a Republican. Or, to put it another way, how do you like it now?
And before leaving the presidency, Obama also delivered plenty of sarcastic remarks aimed at Donald Trump.
I heard he passed universal health care when he was governor of Massachusetts.
Someone should get to the bottom of that, and I know just the guy to do it. Donald Trump is here tonight. Now, I know that he's taken some flack lately, but no one is happier, no one is prouder to put this birth certificate matter to rest than the Donald. And that's because he can finally get back to focusing on the issues that matter. Like, did we fake the moon landing? What really happened in Roswell? And where are Biggie and Tupac?
Those jokes even went directly after Trump's abilities and experience.
All kidding aside, obviously we all know about your credentials and breadth of experience. No, seriously, just recently in an episode of Celebrity Apprentice at the steakhouse, the men's cooking team did not impress the judges from Omaha Steaks. And there was a lot of blame to go around, but you, Mr. Trump, recognized that the real problem was a lack of leadership, and so ultimately you didn't blame Little John or Meatloaf. You fired Gary Busey. And these are the kind of decisions that would keep me up at night.
The distance between parody and reality had never felt shorter. Jordan Peele's angry translator was actually brought onto the stage to stand beside the real Obama himself.
I'm a mellow sort of guy, and that's why I invited Luther, my anger translator, to join me here tonight. In our fast-changing world, traditions like the White House Correspondents' Dinner are important.
I mean, really? What is this dinner? And why am I required to come to it? Jeb Bush, do you really want to do this?
Because despite our differences, we count on the press to shed light on the most important issues of the day.
And we can count on Fox News to terrify old white people with some nonsense. Sharia law is coming to Cleveland, run for the damn hills!
The only problem was that this translator didn't always seem willing to follow the same rhythm as his boss.
Non-stop focus on billionaire donors creates real problems for our democracy.
And that's why we're running for a third term!
No, we're not.
We're not?
No.
Who the hell said that?
But we do need to stay focused on some big challenges, like climate change.
Hey, listen, y'all, if you haven't noticed, California is bone dry. It looked like a trailer for the new Mad Max movie up in there.
The science is clear. The science is clear. 9 out of the 10 hottest years ever came in the last decade.
Now, I'm not a scientist, but I do know how to count to 10.
Rising seas, more violent storms.
You got mosquitoes, sweaty people on the train stinking it up. It's just nasty.
I mean, look at what's happening right now. Every serious scientist says we need to act. The Pentagon says it's a national security risk. Miami floods on a sunny day, and instead of doing anything about it, we've got elected officials throwing snowballs in the Senate.
Okay, I think I got it, bro.
It is crazy. What about our kids? What kind of stupid, short-sighted, irresponsible bull?
Whoa! Hey!
What?
Okay, no, hey.
Your impressions are legendary. We saw that in the clip. Who's your favorite person to impersonate?
I'd have to say, the President of the United States. He's a good one. I like doing him. It is, we have a really good time. Have a really good time. So,
and Luther, Obama's anger interpreter
he's
from Key and Peele. That's one of your famous characters. You actually got to play that role with President Obama at the White House Correspondence Dinner. How did that go?
It went pretty well.
Where's his accent from?
The way you do Obama, you like this, slight explosion.
Exactly,
And,
it's exactly
a
right.
bunch of words at once, and then he stops.
Did he stop?
From issues affecting the entire country to a conversation that no parent would find easy, Trevor Noah imagined how Obama would handle it.
Okay, first you got to get the thing. All right, this isn't going to be easy, but progress really is. So listen up. When a man loves a woman, sometimes he wants to stimulate. Now, let me be clear. I'm talking about consensual sex, completely natural and fun.
Thank you, Dad.
Hearing someone else speak in your own style is one thing, but facing a different version of yourself is something completely different.
Hey everybody, this is Barack Obama, and I am here with, I'm actually Barack Obama.
Well, actually, Barack, Mr. President, this is an impression not just for red states or blue states, but this is a voice for these United States, because together we believe in that creed that says, I am my brother's keeper, I am my sister's keeper. Are you fired up and ready to vote?
I'm pretty fired up.
Are you really?
I really am.
Why are you fired up to vote?
Well, first of all, I sound a lot better than I thought I did.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
And second of all,
a little taller.
And younger. So this is sort of an upgrade.
Actually, amazing grace, how sweet. That's it. Thank you.
He's also hitting the notes better.
I appreciate that. That's what I do. I'm shocked. We do our research. Come on now. Thank you.
Didn't mean to leave you hanging.
I appreciate that.
Look, the advice that I have for trick-or-treaters is to take your time and be aware of spatially where you're at and keep your eyes on the price. Well, if you ring a doorbell and you're expecting a Kit Kat bar or a peanut butter cup, and you see you got raisins and you got popcorn wrapped in plastic, you gotta run away. That's up.
After all the ways people have viewed, recreated, and interpreted Barack Obama, even Michelle has her own unique version of her husband.
Is Matt Damon dead?
I hope not.
That's terrible. He's not dead.
Well, maybe culturally speaking. Maybe I'm over. He's so dead.
Matt Damon's humor often starts with himself. He is willing to make fun of his own mistakes, bring his friends into the story, and talk about Hollywood in a way that few stars would dare to.
Jimmy Fallon is a better talk show host than Jimmy Kimmel.
Obviously, all day long. Jimmy Kimmel. Sorry.
That is why no celebrity is quite as honest and straightforward as Matt Damon.
Who's up next?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, I'm from West Sussex.
How are you?
Hi, I just like to say that I think Matt Damon is really amazing in the fourth Bourne movie.
By the way, this is the best time I've ever had on the talk show.
Jessica Chastain had just created a pretty funny story, but Matt's question right after that was what truly sent the conversation in a completely different direction.
And I stumbled across a show called Embarrassing Bodies. Have you heard of this?
I don't know this show.
And the episode I saw is all about penises. And they were close-ups of penises that had problems.
That had problems?
I was absolutely shocked. I couldn't believe these people actually decided to go on the show and showcase their embarrassing penises.
Can I show you something I'm really embarrassed about? It's kind of weird, right?
Of course, Matt couldn't ignore the fact that he was the only person showing up in a different colored suit.
And incidentally, thanks for sending the memo to everybody but me.
Well, yeah, that is odd, isn't it?
Yeah, it's weird. I've never seen this color, and now I see it on 3 Men at Once. Have a go at Matt night.
This time, it's hard to decide what was more entertaining, Matt Damon's story or his own Tom Cruise impression.
So I had dinner with Tom Cruise like years ago after he did that thing out of the... I kind of cornered him and I said, hey, tell me about this. Like, I'm afraid of heights. He really wanted to talk about it. He said, I've been dreaming of this shot for 15 years, of this sequence, and finally I had a chance to... And I goes, well, so how did it come to pass? And he goes, okay. So I go to the safety guy. I tell him this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to explain the whole gag to him.
Right.
The safety guy says, you can't do that. He goes, that's too dangerous. And I'm like, And he goes, so I get another safety guy.
Matt didn't need an elaborate promotion for the rip. He chose a much more direct approach. Looking at Ben Affleck and Matt Damon together today, it's hard to believe their friendship began with such a simple moment.
When did we first meet? I remember we were on Cottage Street, on his street, and my mom, I was new to the neighborhood, and my mom brought me around because she knew your mom. She went over to say hi, and you were 8 and Casey would have been 5. But we knew each other. We'd see each other at the park all the time, and then in high school we became really close.
What was our friendship like in our Good Will Hunting era versus now? Much stronger.
Back when they were still in school, the two shared a memory that would continue to be talked about many years later.
To Boston, did you ever get in any fights as a kid?
I remember it. We had a snow day at school, so we would all meet in the Cambridge Common and play tackle football. You know, because there'd be a foot of snow on the ground, and so it was kind of
you
like
can't get hurt.
You can't really get hurt. I mouthed off to a kid that I knew, but he was like your height. He was like 6'6".
Right.
And I might have been 5'3" at the time. And I said something. I scored on him or something, and I don't know. I said something, but he came for me, and it was like this mountain of a guy came at me, and I was like, and it was right then that little 5'2" Ben Affleck tackled this dude off of me, like out of nowhere. I was like a junior, and he was like freshman, and he tackled this kid off of me, and literally at the risk of his own life. So that was the end of it. And the kid was reasonable, and he was like, all right, I'm not fighting. All right, let's play. But I remember that was like a big moment going like, this guy is like, he will put himself in a really bad spot for me. Like, this is a good friend.
And he will be Batman.
Time never made Matt and Ben stop competing. It only turned their rivalry into something more subtle.
Hi, I'm Matt Damon. And
I'm
this is Ben Affleck. Stories from the set of The Bourne Identity, any of the other hit movies that I've been in.
Or we could talk about stories from the movie Argo, which won Best Picture. And that's just what happened.
Or we could talk about Good Will Hunting. We could talk about who did the bulk of the writing. Kind of answer that one.
That's a good idea. Or you could learn about things that are actually true. How incredibly short Matt Damon is.
Or the fact that Ben's left eye twitches every time you say the word Gigli. I'm 5'10" and a half. I mean, if you take out Northern Europe, like, I'm way...
Did Ben Affleck quit wearing sneakers? This is a big... People are really...
No, and I'm working through this.
This is headline
I don't know.
news.
I have nothing to say to that. I have no response.
What did that come from?
News. I'm not sure, but if that's the big scandal in your life, things are probably okay.
It's kind of great that the big scandal in your life is you're old enough now that they worry if you're wearing comfort shoes.
Orthopedic. I'm good, GQ.
Yeah, very good.
Matt Damon has taken part in countless promotional events, but this one was clearly unlike anything he had done before.
What are you doing? What are you doing here, man?
What I'm doing here? What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Well, I'm promoting my movie, Elysium. Look, man, I'm trying to do my job here. I have an interview I have to do, okay?
Me too. I have to do the junkie for my movie.
You're gonna do a junkie for your movie?
Yes.
You have a movie?
Yeah, I have a movie. You think you're the only actor who does movies?
Why am I even talking? Just take your thing. Just don't hurt the Elysium poster. Just get out of it. So you made 2 movies this year?
Yes, I made 2 movies. I've been real busy.
So your second movie is called Ass Face, with an arrow pointed right at me.
Yes, man.
You didn't make any movies, did you, Guillermo?
No, Mr. Matt Damon, I don't have a movie.
Jimmy paid thousands and thousands of dollars, fly you from LA to Miami, carry a sign that says Ass Face with an arrow pointing towards me, double booking a hotel room so you can do this?
Jimmy's very rich. He can do whatever he wants.
If Matt Damon is usually the one who starts the jokes, this time his daughter was the one who came out on top.
Your kids engage with your work. Do they like watching you?
No.
Yeah. Did you take advantage of the COVID bubble to say, let's go revisit some of Dad's early work?
No, absolutely not.
No, they wouldn't stand for it?
No, my 16-year-old likes to give me a hard time, and she is very clear about not wanting to see anything that I'm in if she thinks it might be.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so she'll watch anything she hears. Like if I get bad reviews in something, she's like, that's the one she's like.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is the most ice-cold 16-year-old thing I've ever heard.
There's one movie I did that's not very good, and it's called The Great Wall. And my daughter was talking to one of her friends, and she was talking about this movie. My dad did this movie, The Wall, and she kept calling it The Wall. And I was finally like, Isabella, that movie's called The Great Wall. And she was like, Dad, there is nothing great about it.
Some things prove that no matter how famous he becomes, Matt is still no different from everyone else, especially when it comes to family life.
Did you watch Downton before?
No, my wife is an addict. And by addict, I mean like crack addict. And it's like we were supposed to start the show together, and I came to bed one night, and she said, I've just watched 6 of them. And she was like, I'll tell you what happened. Because she wanted to see the 7th, and she didn't want to go back to the 1st. And so she's done the whole thing, and I'm on my own. So I will watch Downton Abbey because I love Hugh.
Hemsworth.
Yes.
You guys have hung out in Australia together, which
Yeah.
I would think would be intense. Did you like it, Australia?
I love it there. I absolutely love it. And but there are like everything in Australia wants. And then even the things that don't want you to die. Like there's a spider down there, but these things are massively huge, and they're not poisonous. But I mean, if they bite you, it's staying in. And I was talking to my wife in the morning. We were having coffee, and she was sitting on the couch, and I was sitting across in this chair. And as I was talking to her, I saw this thing, this bigger than my hand, kind of come up the wall behind her. I mean, it was this massive, hairy spider. And I really calmly said to her, hey, come here, come sit over here with me. And she's like, what are you talking about? Come here for a second, come sit over with me. And she turned around and saw it, and it was like she screamed, and then the kids came running down, and it was like, oh my God. And I realized at that moment, I'm the guy who has to deal with this
Oh yeah. I said it to my mother. This is funny. I said in the movie The Natural, Robert Redford, and it's based on something the baseball player Ted Williams once said. But so his character Roy Hobbs in The Natural says, "All I want is to walk down the street, and when I walk down the street, people to say, 'There goes Roy Hobbs, the that ever was.'" And my mother, and I love that movie, and I love Robert Redford, and my mother asked me one day, "Well, what is it that you want, Matthew? What do you?" And I said, "Look, all I want is to walk down the street someday and have people say, 'There goes Matt Damon, the best that ever was.'" And she goes, "That is the most disgusting, self-involved thing I've ever heard come out of your mouth."
Through the way Matt tells stories, behind-the-scenes moments are rarely just simple descriptions, especially when John Malkovich becomes the focus.
I have a good story about that, actually. So, Malkovich, the fact that he was even going to come to do this movie, the whole crew was talking about it. I mean, for months, we're waiting for John Malkovich to get there. When he finally shows up, he gets there and, it's like, at that point, he's walking on water. And we do the first take, and John goes, "If you don't have my money, then you are mine." And I'm sitting across the table from him like, "I'm sorry, what did you just say?" Like, we're talking like this, and suddenly the action, "If you don't have my money." And the crew bursts into applause. They're cheering. They're like, "Wow, amazing, amazing." And I'm looking at him, and I guess he sees me looking at him. And he leans across the table, and I lean in, and he looks at me, and he goes,
John Malkovich is not the only person Matt has impersonated. With just a few familiar lines and gestures, another Hollywood legend instantly came to life.
Oh man,
just a little. Just
man.
before we get out of time here, just a little.
The last time I did it was here.
Yeah,
so
and we loved it. We all loved it, and that's all we talk about. Matthew McConaughey taking his shirt off, doing whatever he's running around, having a beer.
I'll tell you what, the Born Ultimatum's coming out on Friday. I might just have to take my shirt off.
Here we go. You auditioned for the Mickey Mouse Club, true or false?
That's true. I was told that I was going to meet the head of Touchstone Pictures, and this was one of my first year in college. And so I went around my dormitory floor and said, "Me and my buddy Ben are going down to New York. We're taking the bus down this week, and we're going to meet the head of Touchstone Pictures." And this was how it was pitched to us by our little agent at the time. So now I had everybody on the dormitory floor in college getting all excited that I was going to meet the head of Touchstone Pictures. We got down there, and it turned out to be an audition for the Mickey Mouse Club. And so we get in there, and we're looking for the head of Touchstone Pictures, and the guy's asking us if we can sing and dance, We're going, "Sing and dance? What are you talking about? Where's the head of Touchstone Pictures?" So it's pretty embarrassing, because I got back to college, and everyone was asking me how, the head of Touchstone Pictures was, and I was going, he's good, he's a cool guy.
Feeling nervous in front of the public is nothing new for Matt, but the appearance of Bill Clinton made him experience that feeling in a completely different way.
Probably one of my more embarrassing moments, maybe my most embarrassing moment in my life, happened in front of President Clinton. He was somebody who I got stage fright around. Literally, we went to Camp David to show Good Will Hunting, and Robin Williams was there. And after the movie, I had to go to the bathroom, and so I went into this bathroom facility, and the president was the only other. So I said, well, I'll go in the stall. I won't bother the president. So I went into the stall, and I really had to go to the bathroom. And suddenly, I couldn't. The seconds started turning into like minutes, and Clinton wasn't leaving because it was like his first kind of peaceful moment of the day. So he's washing his hands, he's whistling, And this is going on, and now I'm getting, I'm getting really,
right.
Come on, you son of a bitch, And
think calm.
Yeah, and think about waterfalls and stuff like that. and now I'm thinking I'm getting really self-conscious. I'm like, he's actually waiting to hear if I'm gonna go.
Hey, Matt, you having a little trouble in there?
Yeah. Hey, I've been a little longer than you, fella. I'll give you a couple tips. This is gonna sound made up, but it's actually true. I had, not to get too personal, but had negotiated extensively with my wife that I was taking time off, and I actually had enough foresight. I had been in Interstellar, and then Chris put me on ice for a couple movies, so I wasn't in the rotation. But I actually negotiated in couples therapy, this is a true story, the one caveat to my taking time off was if Chris Nolan called. And this is without knowing whether or not he was working on anything, because he never tells you. Like Killian, he just calls you out of the blue. Yeah. It was a moment in my household, but...
So even modern psychology has a caveat?
For Chris.
For Chris. Just checking. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Perhaps what makes Matt Damon so entertaining is not that he has never been embarrassed, but that he knows how to turn even those moments into part of the story.
Matt Damon's ponytail, it ended up with its own Twitter account. Do you know that? Yeah, it had its own Twitter account. But also, people really appreciated that ponytail on Twitter. I don't know if you saw any of these tweets.
No,
we found some of the tweets that people said. So, Matt Damon with a man bun. # lady boner. You think you have a basic understanding of the world, then you see Matt Damon's ponytail and nothing makes sense anymore. Matt Damon has a ponytail, and if ever puts in a top knot, I think my ovaries might explode. Matt Damon, I will use your ponytail to steer while you dine upon my lady sandwich. Wow. She's really thought it through.